Today's Old Testament reading is from the book of Numbers, chapter 21, verses 4 through 9. Just like last week, this reading depicts an event in the Exodus saga in the wilderness where the Israelites complained about the deprivations of life in the desert. Last week, the event occurred quite early in the 40-year expedition, while today's event probably occurred well past, maybe towards the end of that trip. But as we will see, the complaints are remarkably similar, and God had Moses do something equally spectacular. So here is the word of the Lord. From Mount Hor they set out by the way to the Red Sea to go around the land of Edom. But the people became impatient along the way. The people spoke against God and against Moses. "Why have you brought us up out of Egypt only to die in the wilderness? For there is no food and no water, and we detest this miserable food." Then the Lord sent poisonous serpents among the people, and they bit the people so that many Israelites died. The people came to Moses and said, "We have sinned by speaking against the Lord and against you. Pray to the Lord to take away the serpents from us." So Moses prayed for the people, and the Lord said to Moses, "Make a poisonous serpent and set it on a pole, and everyone who is bitten shall look at it and live." So Moses made a serpent of bronze and put it upon a pole, and whenever a serpent bit someone, that person would look at the serpent of bronze and live. This is the word of the Lord. Thanks be to God. Now, it's interesting to note that Jesus in the New Testament made a reference to this story in the passage that we'd read just 2 weeks ago when Nicodemus came to talk to Jesus. He had said to Nicodemus, "And just as Moses lifted up the serpent in the wilderness, so must the Son of Man be lifted up, so that whoever believes in him may have eternal life. For God so loved the world that he gave his only Son, so that everyone who believes in him may not perish, but may have eternal life." This taken from John chapter 3, verses 15 and 16. And it indicates that Jesus saw this story from the Old Testament scriptures as a prediction as to how he himself would be lifted up on a cross to save people from the consequences of their sin.